From the Athens Tech Studios, this is the Athens News Podcast. Local news you can use about Athens and Clark County, all in 7 minutes. And now, here are your top stories.
Hello and welcome to the Athens News Podcast. I'm Melissa Carter. A high school basketball game is closed off to parents due to safety concerns, and Chick-fil-A is pressured to make some changes to when they are open. But first, here are your top stories brought to you by Drake Realty. Governor Brian Kemp has announced a one-time $1,000 retention pay supplement for over 300,000 state employees, educators, and school support staff. Speaking at the Georgia State Capitol earlier this week, Governor Kemp emphasized the dedication shown by these individuals during the pandemic. The $330 million payment will benefit around 112,000 full-time state employees and 196,000 educators and staff. The supplement is expected in employees' last December paycheck. Additionally, Governor Kemp announced a $100.3 million addition to enhance school security, providing $45,000 to every public school in the state. While these bonuses aim to retain educators, recent data from the Georgia Department of Education reveals a drop in statewide teacher retention for the past 2 years. This from Fox 5. If you happen to be in Asheville this holiday, keep an eye out for an award-winning display by teenagers from Blue Ridge. The teens, known as the Toccoa Titans, secured second place in the teen category of the 31st Annual National Gingerbread House Competition. They crafted Grove's Miracle Tonic, paying homage to Edwin W. Grove, the founder of Asheville's Grove Park Inn. Started in 1992, the competition has grown into an international event, drawing attention from food and media professionals. All entries will be on display at the Grove Park Inn until January 2nd. So if you're there, check it out. This from the Athens Banner-Herald. Looking for a hassle-free holiday meal in Athens? Well, several restaurants are open tomorrow and on Christmas Day. Options include Sakura Hibachi, Carrabba's Italian Grill, Olive Garden, Cracker Barrel, Ted's Most Best, and more. Friday noon to 10 p.m., Sakura Hibachi welcomes diners on Christmas Eve, while Five Guys and IHOP provide Christmas Day options. Check out the full list on each restaurant's website for details. Enjoy a festive meal without the stress of cooking. This from the Athens Banner-Herald.
It pays to know your doctor. It pays to know your lawyer. And now more than ever, it pays to know your local real estate professional. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty, and we have 7 offices in the metro Atlanta area, including 2 right here in Cobb County and 1 at Lake Oconee. I'm the proud leader of over 700 agents here in Georgia, and we pride ourselves in professional service, whether you are the buyer or the seller. Drake Realty makes the home buying process seamless from contract to close. Our agents are a little different. They're not pushing for the quick sale and close. They are pushing for the best price and terms for their client. In other words, Drake Realty fights for you. Now's the time to buy that dream home, vacation home, or new home your family deserves. A lot of real estate agents talk big. Let my team at Drake Realty prove they will fight for you. I'm Jeffrey Drake, and I'd be honored to have my team serve you. Visit us online at drakerealty.com. And remember, it's not how quick you sell or buy, it's what the deal provides for your future.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. At Athens Technical College, their programs can connect you with in-demand and high-paying careers.
I graduated from Athens Tech in May and started my job 2 weeks later. I had the job before I left, thanks to my professor, and just focusing on growing a career.
As far as Athens Tech, I think I've been a member of the advisory panel for 10 years now, and it's been an awesome experience.
I'm currently going to Athens Tech. I started out as an accounting major. I've finished all my accounting classes and then switched over to the culinary and baking program.
My name is Alex Lang. I'm an electromechanical engineering student. This is my second year at Athens Tech, and I graduate in December. The long-term goal is to work for the railroad, whether that be Norfolk Southern or CSX.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. Find out more at athenstech.edu.
From 11 Alive's Facebook page, safety concerns lead to a spectator ban at the upcoming Griffin High versus Spalding High basketball games on January 20th and February 3rd. Only essential personnel will be allowed, and JV and 9th grade games are rescheduled or canceled. The decision follows past incidents, including a fatal shooting after a football match. Some parents suggest safety plans and earlier game times, while others argue the streaming service, starting at $11.99 a month, should be free. Donna Holt said, "Act like y'all have some common sense. Teach your children how to act. Raise them right from birth." Vada Benke responded, "At least allow the parents to attend. It's a shame a few bad apples have to ruin this game for all." And Bobby Beck said, "It's junior high in high school. I think the district should just cancel the program altogether if this is how the adults and their children are going to act about a sport, again, that's not even professional." University of Georgia scientists have revealed a connection between racial status and mental health issues among college students. Co-authored by Catherine Xiong and team, the study conducted during the COVID-19 pandemic found that anxiety and depression rates were influenced by race at both a predominantly white university and a historically black university. The study used an AI chatbot named Tess to check in on students' mental health. Results showed higher levels of anxiety and depression among minority students, emphasizing the importance of community support. Experts urge open conversations about mental health to break the stigma. This from the Red and Black. In sports, Carson Beck has decided to stay on at UGA as quarterback, while linebacker Smail Mondon has also decided to return for another year in Athens. However, Dylan Raiola, the heralded Buford High quarterback who was committed to Georgia, is now instead going to Nebraska. This from 11 Alive. And Chick-fil-A fans know they are closed on Sundays, but a new bill introduced in New York aims to require food services at transportation facilities and rest areas along Interstate 90 to remain open 7 days a week, impacting Chick-fil-A locations. The bill argues that leaving retail spaces unused on Sundays inconveniences travelers. So far, there's no comment from Chick-fil-A. This from Atlanta News First.
Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast. Make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by the respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on the site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast.